because as a motorist, normally the instinct is to avoid the ERPs, right? But today I'm going out of my way to get myself under one. From 2027, motorists will no longer be charged through physical ERP gantries. Instead, they will be charged via their location through a new satellite-based system. So under this new system, a car's location will be tracked via its onboard unit. I'll be getting behind the wheel to see what location-based charging is really like, not just in theory, but in real time. As you can see, the pop-up of the alert for the ERP has come up. And there is the charge of $1. Okay, so we just passed through the ERP charging zone. So this charging zone was actually demarcated by a blue marking on the ground, right? So this road marking was about 25 meters long. Okay, so there's the ERP alert again. Okay, so this is the charge here, and I have two observations. One was that the oval markings on the ground were not as clear and obvious as the previous ERP, where it was a whole blue strip on the ground. This is because the oval was very small compared to the whole strip covering the entire road and turning it blue. The oval was just a few meters, and where we drove past, it was very easy to miss it. The second observation was the two ERP signs at the side. So for both the ERPs, there were two signs saying ERP charge zone. So for these signs, I felt also that they were not very clear and obvious because it's in my peripheral vision. And secondly, the highway has many signs that of various types at the side as well. So I could have just mistaken it as just another sign and not pay attention. Okay, now that we've driven through the ERP, we want to try avoiding it. So we want to see whether the alert gives us enough time to actually find a new route and not get charged. Okay, so now you see here, there is this alert now. So let's say I see it and I filter to the other lane to avoid going under the ERP, which is over there. And yeah, as you can see, I didn't get charged. Now we are going to get on an expressway to see if it is just as easy to avoid the ERP. Okay, so we are a few hundred meters away from Portsdown Road. Hopefully we'll see an alert appear. So now I think we're about maybe 400 meters from the exit and still no alert coming up. If I have to cut lanes now, it will be a bit tight also if an alert came out now. Oh, so there's an alert now. Okay, so this is an alert showing that there's an ERP coming up. So I have to quickly maneuver and change lanes to avoid this charge. As you can look there, it's honestly a bit tight. And I just managed to make it. Oh my gosh, okay. Whew. And that was on lane 2, so if I was on lane 1, I'm not sure if I could have made it. But it came out maybe about 200 meters before this exit. It gave me just enough time, but I think if it was a bit more congested or there was a bit more traffic, I would have not have made it. Okay, that was close. We saved $2. So to conclude, the ERP charge came in right as I was driving through the road markings, which shows that the satellite-based system is working as intended. So for the alerts, they appeared as intended before we reached the ERP charging zone, but I have mixed reviews about this. For the smaller roads, the alert appeared with enough leeway for me to change my lane and avoid getting the ERP charge. But for the expressway, it appeared only 200 meters before the nearest exit. This was a bit tight for me because I had to filter 2 to 3 lanes to successfully avoid getting charged by the ERP.